What is going on, Super Channel? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing part 2 of the GTR build series. Here it is. I know I have the Supra behind me. Guys, for today's video we are going to be removing the stock turbos and all this whole mechanism here. There's a bunch of water lines and whatnot that we have to remove. It's not just you know, I'll relate, it's kind of like removing the stock twins on the inside the Supra and the engine bay, which is a little bit of pain in the butt. So this is probably something along those lines. You just kind of need some weird tools to access all these like banjo bolts for the water lines and whatnot. But yeah, we'll figure it out as you know, as we go along. Guys, we have a little bit of a little change to the project here. We are, since we're doing turbos, intake plenum, getting recorded and whatnot, we're doing cams, we're changing ARP head studs. We're pretty much 95% of the way, so we're gonna go ahead and remove the head completely and replace the head gasket. You know, it's something that, you know, it wasn't bad, but you know, we're here, we might as well replace it. We don't know the history in the car. So first thing we're gonna be doing here is you guys see this black pipe here. I think it might be like some factory recirculation type thing for either the intercooler or the blow-off valves. But if you see here, it actually goes on the intake pipes for the turbos. This is where the filters go normally, and then it tees off here to this pipe, and then it goes under the apron. That black pipe there, around here, behind the intercooler, and it's here. This follows all of this over here, over here, over here. Then it comes to this side, and then it's capped off. So I think this is something factory that was never eliminated. I don't see the purpose for it, so we're gonna go ahead and remove this. When we have these pipes off, we're probably just gonna get these capped off or just welded shut. I don't think it's gonna be necessary, so there's no point in having them if we're not gonna need them. So let's go ahead and get started on that and remove this thing first. Got this, I guess, front, I guess you want to call it charge pipe for the filter on this first turbo off. So you can see they're pretty bad, all full of oil. They have some play in them. I feel them a little soft in there. Yeah, went ahead and removed that whole little white pipe configuration over here. I took out the front mount. I'm not sure the time lapse picked that up, but this is the stuff that will run behind the intercooler. Again, you saw it, it's just connects to the two pipes, fills in all of that, and it's capped up at the end, so it's pretty useless. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep on with this this removal here. Just these two screws here was hard to get to. They have some Allen keys here. They're not even like a regular, you know, a 6-point head that you could just kind of put like a wrench there or whatever, or like a socket with like a swivel head. So even this one over here is gonna be hard to get to now. All right, guys, a little update here. So basically I just started at taking the water pipes off, water lines, whatever you want to call them. They were on, honestly, I know I'm not supposed to use them, but I've been using an adjustable wrench. This one back here was kind of hard, but you know, it came out. This banjo bolt came out. Just got to take out the bracket here. I'm just taking out the lines one by one, starting with the biggest one because I know they will be in the way, so it's something that needs to come off eventually. So I'm just kind of clearing out the way here so I can make my way towards the bottom. Probably after the heat shield, you can see the exhaust and the manifold where they are, and I'm assuming, you know, they'll come out one side and then the other side from the video that I saw. Okay, we finally got one of the heat shields able to come off here. First one. It's a little rough. We're going to get that powder coated. Here are the manifold bolts. Here, let me see the light. Two bolts. Manifold bolts. They don't look like they're that bad to get to. At least there's space between them. There's another heat shield on there, and then I think once we take off the first turbo, it'll be easier to get to the second one. So we're gonna focus on the first one here, and then we'll go to the second one. Okay, so here under the car, I should have probably started here. I got to remove this. I guess this is like a mid-pipe here. Gotta remove the mid-pipe here on this side. Those 2 bolts there, and then we got to do 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. And it shouldn't be too hard, and then we'll have access to the bottom of the side of the turbos. And yeah, it should probably be it. Oh, look at that. Get rag Nissan. Nice. Did I mention that we're like in the middle of a tropical storm that's going by? It was nice and calm, and now it got like super windy. The water's like halfway into the little carport here, so it's kind of under here, but it's getting pretty wet out here. So I literally stopped filming, I want to say like a minute ago. I'm not even standing 2 minutes. It just stopped out of nowhere. Nice and calm now. Just got everything on nice and wet. Oh. You take what, Joe? Huh? Okay.
Jack it up.
Got the Tomei downpipes or mid pipes, whatever you want to call them, off finally. We should have a lot better access now here to the turbos. You can see the oil feed lines are not that hard to get to. They're pretty much right there. I actually went out and had to get a set of these ratcheting wrenches. I mean, I know probably like the main thing that you know, mechanic or freaking car guy should have, but I actually never owned a set. So thanks to the GTR, I finally have one now. But yeah, I had to get these because these manifold screws here, they're very, very tight, and there's not much clearance. So you actually hear, like, especially these over here on the bottom, you're just literally one click, and that's how you get it out. So how many do we have left? I have 1 and 2 left, and then this front part, this manifold here will come off. It's a 2-part. So from looking online here, I finally got this other pipe off of the front of the turbo. This one has a little bit of play too. This tool set, what is it? I think they're called like close feet or whatever, to get to these water lines over here. Is it 19? Yeah. All right, so 19 I guess we'll have to take out the smaller one first, so we have more access to the bigger one. But yeah, with a 19 and one of these wrenches here to get that weird angle. All right, so I think we're finally ready to pull off the first turbo here. Actually, yeah, we can take it off without change. See if it wants to come out here. Get these cooler lines out of the way. Hopefully she wants to come out now. Come on. There we go. Finally. Well, that's great. Here's the bracket that I was talking about here. We just kind of needed to get out of the way. So yeah, hopefully this gives us even more space now here to work on this second one here, and we don't run into any other issues. But I think after we hit the first one on, everything should be a lot easier to work on. All right, guys, so started working on the rear turbo now, taking off the back one here. Trying to see if I could just take off the heat shield. Maybe that will give me just a better access because it's covering everything. I see a bolt here, that one's off over there, and let's see if there's another one here. I'm not sure. If that's the case, maybe it's a lot easier to just take it off and whatnot. Guys, doesn't get any more backyard than this, man. Pouring rain, we are passing, or a tropical storm is passing by us. We are out here working in the backyard, guys, on the GTR. We don't stop here, guys. Remember, like the video, subscribe to the channel, guys, if you haven't done so. Support the build. Thank you, guys. Okay, got this cover off here. I loosened up the oil and coolant line down there on the bottom of the turbo, just like I did with the front one. This one was a little tougher, it's down there, but came out. I am gonna go ahead and loosen up the manifold bolts now, the 6 bolts, and I think that's it. And there's not anywhere else that I've seen that it's grabbing onto. This is loose. There's nothing on there.
Jack it up.
Got the last bolt out. Should be loose, kind of. Yeah, so one thing I haven't done here is the oil return down here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. Oh man, guys, this last one over here, this back turbo, man, it was a pain to pull out. I guess the sensor that it has inside the back of the downpipe, it was stuck in here. It was just gave me a rough time, man, to pull this thing out of there, man. It seemed pretty more like, it just seemed more straightforward than the first one, but I just kind of got stuck in there with a pain in the butt, man. So glad that's out. Yeah, let me go ahead and clean this up. I'll clean this up, but just let me go ahead and pick up the tools and we'll wrap it up here. All right, and we are done. Finally picked up all of the tools. Turbos are here, and this was a mission, man. Doing it inside the car, it's no fun. So here are the turbos, guys. I try to leave them assembled as much as I can, just so I could set up the new ones on the side and kind of swap over. So since I'm not familiar with them, I want to put everything as much as as identical as possible that I took them off. So just left them there like that, and I'll mess around with it tomorrow. Remember, other thing that we got to do now, it is take out the intake side, because we are going to be changing the head gasket. So this side looks like it has just as many things as the other side, so probably another day's worth of work. That'll probably be another episode, so I'm not going to put it together. It's going to be too much things. So yeah, guys, I'm not going to keep putting things together. I'd rather just keep it. Every episode is its own thing. And there comes the rain again. So thanks for tuning in today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. Remember to like the video, help it out in the algorithm, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I hope you're enjoying the GTR series, guys. It's been a learning experience so far. A lot of work, not gonna lie. So I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Later, guys.